Well, hello, folks out there on YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you. Let's get right on into it. All right, yeah, we're going to get into the college football rankings, talk about all that just came out. But first, I got to talk about a mistake I made, and man, did I hear about it. This right here. I said parody is here, talking about no more superpowers, and I spelled it P-A-R-O-D-Y instead of P-A-R-I-T-Y. And I remember making that a title, and I was sitting there going, I know parody's like humor, and I just never clicked. But oh my gosh, the viewers have worn me out. They came at me.
Now Kane!
With chairs over the top rope. It was brutal. Yep, and that's the one thing about YouTube. When you make a mistake, you are going to hear about it.
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect! I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake!
Oh yeah, yep. They gave me all kinds of grief. And I could fix it and take 2 minutes. But I don't want to. They're having so much fun with it. Just got to let them have it. I give so many teams grief anyway. I got to give them something. I mean, come on. But here's your rankings. They've got Oregon, of course, undefeated in the Big Ten. They're projected a number 1 seed. Of course, they'll get a bye if this continues. Ohio State, they've got number 2 with a loss, obviously, to Oregon. They'll get a number 5 seed currently. Georgia, they think they're going to win the SEC, number 2 seed. Their only loss is to Alabama. Miami's undefeated. Think FSU wishes they'd have gotten Cam Ward, or Auburn wishes. Oh, man. Quarterback makes a big difference. Plus, Miami, they're a good team. The NIL has been good to them. They are improving. All right, then Texas, they got the one bad loss. Well, it's not a bad loss to Georgia. They just got whooped. They'd be number 6. Then you got Penn State. They just got beat by Ohio State, which is not a bad loss at all. They'd be the number 7 seed, number 6 rank. Then here's Tennessee. We do have the one loss to Arkansas, going to be the number 8 seed.
I believe one fella come from Arkansas. Get it?
Which is not a terrible loss. I mean, it's an SEC team, and they're in the middle of the pack. But it's not a great loss either. Kind of is what it is. But we do have some nice wins against Alabama, Oklahoma back when they were ranked, and NC State when they were ranked. They're not anymore. Number 8, Indiana. They're 9-0, projected to be a number 9 seed. And what's hurting Indiana is their schedule. You know, they started out with Florida International, Western Illinois, UCLA, and Charlotte, so easy 4-0. Then they played Maryland, Northwestern, Nebraska, Washington, and Michigan State. They just have not played any teams that are really strong. They do have to play Michigan coming up. That'll be an interesting game.
It's got to be America's team.
Then they got to play number 2 Ohio State and then Purdue. So that's why they're undefeated, but they're sitting at number 8, number 9 seed. BYU is a similar situation. They just don't have a lot of really good wins. Their schedule's not that strong. However, if they win the conference, which they're projecting, they'd be the number 4 seed, so it really doesn't matter. Notre Dame sitting at 7-1. They're at number 10. They've got the worst loss ever. Northern Illinois fighting possums or whatever the crap they are. That is a terrible loss. If they have any loss whatsoever from this point forward, they're gone. And it's only because they're Notre Dame that they're still in here, because that's a rough loss. They do have a Texas A&M win, however. Alabama, the first team with 2 losses, sitting here at number 11. Having the name Alabama helps a lot.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, baby.
Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
I love America and I love the Tide, baby.
Tide, go get them. Tide, go take them down.
Yeah, their 2 losses to Tennessee, that's not a bad loss at all. That's a good one, top 10 team. But dadgum Vanderbilt. Now, normally that'd be a tragic loss. Vanderbilt's 6-3. They're whooping up on folks. Auburn, I'm looking in your direction, and Alabama. So, 6-2. Oh, and they got to play LSU this weekend. So one of those 2 teams, and LSU's kind of on the outside looking in too. One of those 2 teams will be gone, and one will move forward. Boise State, they'll be the number 12 seed, obviously a group of 5. That's part of socialism. It is what it is. And then on the outside looking in, SMU, Texas A&M, LSU. Here's Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin. He's not out of it. He's got to play Georgia coming up. Oh, Iowa State, they just got beat. Pittsburgh just got beat, so they're not happy. And then look at Colorado sitting down here. Man, I tell you what, Deion's doing pretty good out there. I know he's very controversial, but 6-2, that's pretty strong. And then down through here, you got Louisville, who just got a big win. Clemson, they just had a big loss to Louisville. Missouri, that I don't know about the quarterback. That's without their quarterback, Missouri's not that good. And then here's good old Army, 8-0. Gotta like Army. So anyway, I did want to cover the playoff, and let's take a look at the layout. Yeah, right here. And Tennessee would be at home against Indiana. That'd be great. Boise State would be going to Ohio State. Alabama would be going to Texas. Notre Dame would be going to Penn State. So the home thing, the 5 through 8 getting home field advantage is huge. I would love to have a playoff game at Neyland. Oh my gosh, it'd be unbelievable. Texas, think they'd like to play at home? And of course, Penn State would do the whiteout. I mean, it'd be pretty fun. But anyway, that's just a breakdown of all the playoff teams, and it should be pretty interesting to see how this plays out. Now, this is all going to change over the next few weeks because you got a lot of teams that are playing good teams, and we'll keep an eye on it. But anyway, I did want to break down the playoff. And if you like this content, be sure to hit the like button. Let's me know. Continue to cover all these big college sports stories. If you've not subscribed, boom, 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 right there it is. Won't cost you a dime, help you get my videos. And right over here is the most recent video that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy based on your viewing history. That's the algorithm. We're all being controlled by the algorithm. Anyway, we'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay. Hope I didn't scare you.